Okay, in this short video we're going to be looking at recording audio onto a mono track. So as in the previous sort of video, I've created a track, so if you want to look at that one for things like how to change the name and the sort of label, etc. So in this track, and if I look here, we have our inspector, which kind of gives us a little bit more information on the track. We can set between stereo and mono by clicking on that circle, and we can also change the input if we so desire on this one. But my input one on my sound card is connected to a microphone which is in front of me. So looking at it in the inspector, it gives us we can get our input on there, but we can see it in a little bit more sort of detail on this one. And what's also good is we've got this sort of box here which tells us what the peak value is. So if I go a little bit higher, 1 2 1 2, that basically tells us what the peak our input actually was. So that's good for looking at if we've got some sort of overloading on our input there. So if I do something quite bad, quite high, this gets into a sort of different colour if I've actually gone from that. And another good thing about this is if we click on that, then that resets to a sort of normal level. So to actually record some audio on our track, make sure you've got your input correctly set up. You've got a signal coming through which is of a reasonable level, and then we need to record enable on there. So we can now you'll see that because I've record enabled, that R is flashing on and off. So if to record, I just simply go into record, which gives us a little bit of input, and 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then press stop. And what we will see if I make this sort of track sort of a bit bigger is we've recorded some audio here. So if I return the marker to the beginning and press play, this is a little bit of input. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so we'll stop that. So we've seen that we've actually done some recording on there. So if I wanted to preserve that and not actually record over that, I can unselect the record section there. So that's basic recording of audio in Logic Pro.